I put the top Dolby Atmos soundbars of 2026 to the test, and only 3 survived. I tested every Dolby Atmos soundbar of 2026, and these 3 changed everything. They don't just play sound, they pull you inside it. Every whisper, every explosion, every drop of rain feels real. Here are the top 3 Dolby Atmos soundbars of 2026, and number 1 is Unreal. Subscribe if you're ready to feel your movies, not just watch them. Top 3 best Dolby Atmos Soundbar 2026. Have you ever felt underwhelmed by Atmos soundbars that just don't live up to the label? In this video, I'll reveal the 3 true masters of Atmos in 2026. Soundbars that don't just promise height, detail, or power. They deliver it in ways many others can't even reach. Number 3. Sonos Arc Ultra 2026 edition. When you think of Sonos, you think of premium design, tight ecosystem integration, and a sound that's smooth, immersive, and smart. But the Sonos Arc Ultra 2026 edition takes all that and stretches it into something far more advanced. It's not just a soundbar anymore. It's a modular Atmos ecosystem built for people who want cinematic sound that also looks and feels refined. At its core, the Arc Ultra builds on Sonos' well-established platform, but this 2026 model brings several critical upgrades. The system now runs on Sonos' quad-core audio engine, offering faster DSP computation for more accurate 3D spatial processing. It's paired with the Sub-Gen 4 and Era 300 surround modules, giving you a 9.1.4 channel wireless Dolby Atmos configuration. That means you're getting true physical height speakers in the rears, not simulated height reflections, but actual up-firing drivers pushing height information straight into your room's acoustic space. The result? Height detail that feels believable. You can actually sense movement above you, helicopters passing, rainfall drifting, or echoes bouncing in open spaces. It's the kind of detail that most Atmos soundbars only promise in marketing language, but rarely deliver. Dialogue clarity has always been Sonos' strong suit, and the Arc Ultra keeps it razor sharp. The redesigned elliptical mid-range drivers use laminar airflow diaphragms, which reduce distortion at higher SPLs while keeping voices warm and natural. A separate beamforming array locks dialogue dead center on the screen, even in off-axis seating. So no matter where you sit, you hear conversations exactly where they should be. The Sub-Gen 4 deserves its own spotlight. Dual 8-inch woofers in an opposed configuration cancel mechanical vibration while extending low-end response below 30 Hz. There's no rumble, no bloated boom, just clean, defined bass that pairs beautifully with orchestral scores and action soundtracks alike. Connectivity-wise, Sonos has finally entered the next generation. The Arc Ultra offers HDMI 2.1 eARC with 4K per 120 Hz pass-through, full VRR support for gamers, and compatibility with Dolby Vision and HDR10+. Wireless protocols now include Wi-Fi 6E, AirPlay 2, Chromecast, Spotify Connect, and direct integration with Amazon Music HD and Apple Music Spatial Audio. And because Sonos is all about ecosystem synergy, the system can mesh seamlessly with other Sonos speakers in your home, creating a multi-room setup with synchronized audio and independent zone control. In practical use, the Arc Ultra feels effortless. You unbox it, place the surrounds, and run the new Sonos TruePlay Pro Plus calibration, which uses a beamforming mic array in the soundbar itself to map room acoustics in real time. It calculates ceiling height, surface reflectivity, and listener distance, adjusting delay and EQ automatically for every channel. No manual input, no guessing, just plug in, connect, and play. Visually, it's understated and elegant. Matte anodized aluminum finish, minimalist edge vents, subtle LED feedback bar. It doesn't shout for attention. It just blends into your space and performs like a system 2 or 3 times its size. The Arc Ultra isn't designed to overwhelm you with raw loudness. It's designed to immerse you with precision. It's that classic Sonos philosophy, sound that's cinematic yet cultured. For medium to large living rooms, this system represents one of the cleanest wireless Atmos implementations available today. So while the JBLs and LGs of the world focus on power, Sonos focuses on poise. And that's what makes the Arc Ultra 2026 a standout. Number 2, Sony HT-A7000 Malawian Kwaches 2026 flagship. Now we move into a different realm, precision-engineered performance. The Sony HT-A7000 Malawian Kwaches doesn't chase brute force. Instead, it redefines how spatial sound interacts with your environment. For 2026, Sony's flagship returns with improved processing, enhanced compatibility, and acoustic mapping technology that turns any room into a finely tuned 3D sound chamber. At its foundation, the HT-A7000 Malawian Kwaches is a 7.1.4 channel Atmos system powered by Sony's upgraded 360 spatial sound mapping engine V2, which uses real-time phase measurement and impulse response modeling to build a virtual sound dome around you. Unlike conventional soundbars that simply bounce sound off walls and ceilings, this one measures your space using its internal microphones, then synthesizes phantom speakers across the room, creating up to 12 virtual speaker positions beyond the physical drivers. That's not marketing talk. The difference is immediately noticeable. You don't just hear effects at specific points. You perceive a continuous sphere of sound, where each audio cue flows smoothly from one point to another. The driver setup is sophisticated. 2 up-firing height drivers, 2 side-beam tweeters, 5 full-range front channels, and a powerful built-in subarray. Pair it with the optional SA, RS5 rear modules, and SW5 subwoofer, and you get true discrete Atmos performance. No processing shortcuts. Sound character is pure Sony, balanced, accurate, and deeply layered. Vocals are crisp without being bright. Instrumentals retain body, and movie soundtracks have punch without distortion. Sony's X-Balance drivers, rectangular cones designed to maximize diaphragm area, deliver broader dispersion and lower harmonic distortion than typical round speakers. The 2026 Malawian Kwaches model introduces phase-linked dialogue control, ensuring spoken words are locked precisely to on-screen motion, even in complex mixes. Pairing with the Sony Bravia XR TV unlocks acoustic center sync, which uses the TV's panel as a center speaker, blending seamlessly with the bar's output to make voices feel like they're coming straight from the screen rather than beneath it. Connectivity is state-of-the-art. HDMI 2.1 with 8K pass-through, VRR, LLM, Dolby Vision, HDR10+, and Bluetooth LE audio. Wireless streaming covers high-res audio, LDAC, Chromecast, and AirPlay 2, while the control app now supports per-channel EQ, adaptive calibration, and voice control via Alexa or Google Assistant. Aesthetically, the HT-A7000 Malawian Kwaches looks understated but premium, satin black chassis, precision-milled edge vents, and a micro-perforated grille. The LED display is cleaner, with real-time input and volume feedback. It's the kind of design that disappears into your setup visually but dominates acoustically. The listening experience is cinematic but measured. Where many soundbars emphasize height and width, the A7000 Malawian Kwaches emphasizes cohesion. Every sound is part of a unified soundstage. Even without the rears, it feels enveloping. With them, it's legitimately theater-grade. For 2026, this is the ideal choice for those who value spatial precision over pure loudness. Sony's acoustic engineering remains unmatched in clarity, imaging, and tonal balance. The HT-A7000 Malawian Kwaches isn't about overwhelming you, it's about convincing you. Number 1. Nakamichi Dragon 1.4.6 2026 Flagship Edition. At the top of the mountain stands one name, Nakamichi Dragon. The 2026 1.4.6 Dolby Atmos surround system isn't just a soundbar. It's a wireless home theater ecosystem engineered to rival professional cinema setups. The Dragon 1.4.6 outputs over 6,000 watts peak, and it's powered by the new Trinium surround processor V2, capable of rendering over 21 discrete audio channels through a proprietary Wi-Fi 6 mesh system. Each module, from the main bar to the OmniMotion rear satellites, is sample accurate, meaning zero latency between channels, even at high bandwidths. What sets it apart is how it treats space. The Dragon doesn't just reflect sound, it builds an acoustic field. Its 6 dedicated height channels generate real vertical layers. So instead of sound bouncing off the ceiling, it's projected in true 3-dimensional arcs. Pair that with the 4 subwoofers, and you get deep, cinematic bass pressure distributed evenly throughout the room. Each sub carries an 8-inch long throw driver, operating in symmetrical phase-canceling pairs to eliminate room standing waves. You get impact, not muddiness. It's bass you can feel, not fight. The OmniMotion surround modules are another breakthrough. Using gyroscopic sensors, they detect their own orientation and adjust audio projection dynamically. If you move them, they remap automatically. That means setup is nearly effortless. No calibration mic, no menus, no guesswork. Visually, it's a masterclass in industrial design. The aluminum body feels machined rather than molded, with sharp precision lines, a recessed LED command strip, and backlit control icons. It's modern yet authoritative, exactly what you expect from a flagship that costs as much as some full receiver setups. Every Dragon system supports Dolby Atmos, DTS, X Pro, and Oro 3D natively. There's full 8K, HDMI 2.1 pass-through, VRR, LLM, HDR10+, and Dolby Vision compatibility. It even supports spatial audio streaming directly from services like Netflix and Apple TV Plus without compression losses. In performance, the Dragon 1.4.6 simply dominates. Explosions have shockwave-level power. Dialogue is anchored and unshakable. Overhead transitions are seamless. Planes, thunder, or even ambient reverb move naturally across layers. You're not just hearing Atmos, you're inside it. This isn't a soundbar for everyone. It's for those who demand reference-grade audio without the complexity of a full AV receiver stack. It's the kind of system that redefines expectations, where sound becomes physical, emotional, and unforgettable. In 2026, Nakamichi Dragon 1.4.6 stands not only as the most powerful soundbar, but as the benchmark for what a wireless home theater can be. Final outro, wrapping up the future of cinematic sound. And that's the complete lineup, the top 3 Dolby Atmos soundbars of 2026. Each one reflects a different philosophy in design and sound engineering. Sonos Arc Ultra, seamless ecosystem precision, minimal effort, maximal clarity. Sony HT-A7000 Malawian Quatches, reference-level imaging and spatial accuracy. Nakamichi Dragon 1.4.6, raw, uncompromising cinematic power. These are the systems redefining what home theater really means. Wireless, intelligent, and capable of turning any living room into a personalized cinema space. If you found your next upgrade, remember, the right soundbar doesn't just play sound. It changes how you experience every scene, every song, every second. Channel push, story style. Before you go, here's something you'll want to hear. On my channel, we're about to dive even deeper, not just into soundbars, but full-scale wireless Dolby Atmos home theaters, AI acoustic mapping systems, and next-gen immersive audio gear that's changing how we design our spaces for sound. If you've enjoyed this deep dive, do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and check out the videos already waiting on my channel. You'll find full reviews, comparisons, and setup guides built from real testing. No brand bias, no recycled specs, just genuine performance insights that help you build the ultimate home entertainment setup. Because here on Interface Craft, I don't just talk about products, I break down the experience they create. Every week, I explore how the world of audio is evolving and how you can stay ahead of it. I'm Sound King, and this has been your inside look at the future of Dolby Atmos sound. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. If you love sound that gives you chills, make sure to subscribe, like, and drop a comment because every week, we turn your living room into a real theater.